Hello students, today we are going to learn a new topic, that is an interrupt. An interrupt is a signal sent to the processor that interrupts the current process. It may be generated by a hardware device or a software program. A hardware interrupt is often created by an input device such as a mouse or keyboard. For example, if you are using a word processor and press a key, the program must process the input immediately. Typing hello creates 5 interrupt requests, which allows the program to display the letters you typed. Similarly, each time you click a mouse button or tap on a touch screen, you send an interrupt signal to the device. Software interrupts are used to handle errors and exceptions that occur while a program is running. For example, if a program expects a variable to be valid number but the value is null, an interrupt may be generated to prevent the program from crashing. It allows the program to change course and handle the error before continuing. Similarly, an interrupt can be used to break an infinite loop, which could create a memory leak or cause a program to be unresponsive. Both hardware and software interrupts are processed by an interrupt handler, also called an interrupt service routine or ISR. So, now what do you mean by an internal interrupts? The internal interrupts are those which are occurred due to some problem in the execution. For example, we can say when a user performing any operation which contains any error and which contains any type of error, so that the internal interrupts are those which are occurred by some operations or by some instructions and the operations are not possible but a user is trying for that operation. That means that operations, those are not possible but a user is trying to proceed with that operations. There are 3 types of interrupts: internal interrupt, software interrupt and external interrupt. So what do you mean by a software interrupt? The software interrupts are those which are made some call to the system. For example, while we are processing some instructions and when we want to execute one or more application programs, we are using a software interrupts. So what do you mean by a video card? Alternatively known as a display adapter, graphics card, video adapter, video board or video controller, and a video card is an expansion card that connects to a computer motherboard. It is used to create a picture on a display. Without a video card, you would not be able to see this page. More plainly, we can say it's a piece of hardware inside your computer that processes images and video. Some of the tasks normally handled by the CPU, that is Central Processing Unit. Video cards are used by gamers in place of integrated graphics due to their extra processing power and video RAM. Now there is one more interrupt, that is an external interrupt. The external interrupt occurs when any input and output device requests for any operation and the CPU will execute that instructions first. For example, we can say when a program is executed and when we move the mouse on the screen, then the CPU will handle this external interrupt first, and after that he will resume with his operation.